Oh man. Man, what is up, y'all? Somebody said I wasn't gonna be live. I'm in here. I'm in here. Let me let everybody else know we in here. Some of y'all in here early. Mad love. Shout out brother Dylan, Epidemic Beats, Rant Radio. What is up? Raven Grigsby, what is up? Oh, Grigsby, what is up? Let me let everybody know who we at. A lot of people still not sub to this page. They're like, Rob, where the fuck you at, man? You ain't making videos. I'm like, look, dude, I done told y'all what to do. What can I do? Oh, man. Yeah. What's up, Amanda Van Shoes, Love, Melanie Jarvis, Miss Murphy, what is up? Let me give people a little more time tonight. Mad love to people that's already done liked the video. Mad love. We're going to talk about Jesse Lee in a second, Dylan. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to talk briefly about that. Let me give people some time. We're just going to rock real quick like this. What's up, Biggs Benjamin? Thais Evans, what is up? November the 8th, what is up? What's up, J1? Let's get more and more people in here. What's up, Brittany? You about to get it in, y'all. How the fuck y'all doing today, for real? Everybody good? Keep your favors, we don't need them, we already made. Never been a mother, so my grade. All I see is dollars, ain't no fuck up, you ain't getting paid. Oh man, we got some shit to talk about. Janine, what is up? So you gonna roll a blunt, Red? Roll it up, Nick. Roll it up real quick, Nick. Man, how I'm sounding, y'all? I'm assuming everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. Rebel Fox said you're gonna catch a lady that'll be waiting on you. I'm actually uploading once I get through, because I can't upload live videos. I can't do live videos on my main channel. I'll be uploading this video on my main channel as well, so y'all will be able to see it. Now, first of all, some of y'all that follow me are privy to the fact that I was on Coon Ash Jesse Lee Peterson's show this morning. I didn't want to make an announcement of it because I didn't want any traffic going to his page for people that fuck with me. I'm gonna wait till I get the link and everything, and I'm gonna upload that video as well to my main channel so y'all can see that. Brother Dylan said that I hold it down, but I like to think I held it down. It's hard to hold it down with a coon. Like it just you kind of just like, what the fuck? How could you even be saying this shit? You know, it's a situation I'm in. And then as we're doing the show, this type of motherfucker this is. As we're doing the show, Jesse Lee's coon ass tweets, amazing that black males don't realize that their focus on racism, which doesn't even exist, is just an excuse for their failure. Interesting that. That's type motherfucker I was on his show this morning. So it's just, I'll upload it once I get the link and we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that motherfucker then. Somebody said, who am I listening to? That was Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks slept on. A lot of people sleeping on brother Lloyd Banks. I want to deal with, though, first and foremost, and this is going to be the overall theme of this video, is that I do I am not worried about net neutrality. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Let me deal with this first, and then we'll take, you know, some of y'all's will be random questions about net neutrality and whatever else y'all want to talk about. But in short, no, I'm not worried about that at all. I don't worry about shit. So, black people are pretending that they're upset about what's going on in Libya. Okay. Black people are acting like they're outraged. Even some celebrities have come in and given their opinion as to what's going on in Libya right now. I've seen several different entertainers talking about it, artists, T.I., Chris Brown, even Cardi B actually said something about it as well. Cedric the Entertainer. I mean, a lot of black people right now are acting like they're outraged at what's going on in Libya. Now, let's go back a second. One thing that I'm noticing that isn't being dealt with, I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to play this clip real quick. It's a really short clip. I want y'all to listen to this clip. And this is how I know the outrage is fake. Listen to this.
No mercy on his own citizens. Now, here's why this matters to us. Left unchecked, we have every reason to believe that Gaddafi would commit atrocities against his people. Many thousands could die. A humanitarian crisis would ensue. The entire region could be destabilized, endangering many of our allies and partners. The calls of Libyan people for help would go unanswered. The democratic values that we stand for would be overrun. Moreover, the words of the international community would be rendered hollow. That's why the United States has worked with our allies and partners to shape a strong international response at the United Nations. Our focus has been clear: protecting innocent civilians within Libya and holding the Gaddafi regime accountable. Yesterday, no mercy on his own.
Listen, here's how I know the outrage is fake. Y'all's boy, Obama, made this speech as to justify what he planned on going into Libya to do. Now, the reason I know the outrage is fake is because everybody's talking about the slavery that's going on in Libya, but these entertainers are not denouncing Barack Obama. This is how I know the outrage is completely falsified. It's completely fake shit going on, because if you can't be mad at what's going on over there and not be mad at the presidency that's responsible for murdering Muammar Gaddafi. You just can't be. You can't disconnect the two things, that you mad at this, but you still fist bumping with fucking Obama. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. This doesn't make sense that we continue to follow Obama around like he's a celebrity and celebrate him in a way that shows that black people fuck with him. You even have that on these pro-black pages on Instagram and you know, these other pages. Every time you see pictures of Obama and of Michelle Obama, people are bigging them up, right? Nobody cared in 2011 when he murdered Muammar Gaddafi. These entertainers weren't outraged. It was nothing happening like that. This happened in 2011. Now in 2017, they find out what the fuck's going on. Now all of a sudden, oh, they outraged at what's going on over there. But nobody is shaming or turning their backs on Obama. He didn't do shit for black people, but he went over there to murder a black person, dropping drones on these countries in Africa. That was fine. But he's still your president. That's what they say. Oh, that's my president. This is how they treat. This is how black folk treat Obama. That's my president. This is what the Negro says. Mad though about what's going on in Libya, the fact that slavery could even be going on in 2017. They're outraged about that, but they won't turn any of that outrage against Obama. I've even seen the outrage turned against the Secretary of Defense at the time, which was Hillary Clinton. Now, fine, look, fuck Hillary Clinton. You know, you can hate Hillary Clinton, but how in the fuck do you allow black people to sit around here talking about how they was going to vote for Hillary Clinton? They mad Donald Trump in there right now, but wanted Hillary in there. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You had would-be pro-black leaders backing Hillary Clinton. This is how I lost respect for Angela Davis. Angela Davis, old ass, which I had respect for back in the day, but Angela Davis even comes out and back Hillary Clinton, and she knows this happened. There's no way I'm smarter than Angela Davis. No way. Right? She had to know this was going on. She still backed Hillary Clinton. She still told black people to go vote for Hillary Clinton. That's why I lost respect for Angela Davis when she did that shit. Then you had two of y'all's favorite couple, Beyonce, Jay-Z, supporting Hillary Clinton, supporting Barack Obama. These people are allowed to do all of this. They're allowed to do this, and y'all mad about what's going on in Libya now. But you're not mad at the administration that went over there and murdered Muammar Gaddafi after making a deal, which I made a video about it on my main channel. They had a deal with George Bush in 2003 that they made with Gaddafi. Told him, if you do this, we won't fuck with you, cuz. That's what they said. Obama gets in that motherfucker, not so much. How do we explain that? Black people so mad at Donald Trump right now. Oh, so mad. Hate everything that come out of this dumb bitch's mouth. And that's fine. But when the fuck is some of the outrage, especially considering what people have discovered is going on now, when is some of that outrage going to be turned towards y'all's president? When is some of the outrage going to be turned towards Barack Obama? What's going on in Libya? And then you got some of the leaders over there in Libya. These motherfuckers kind of dumb to me too. They talking about they don't even believe that what CNN got, what CNN reported. They saying, oh, that's not real shit that's going on. And that's bullshit. We know that's fake as fuck. Because real shit is going on, but it's been going on for years. Y'all just not finding out about it. It's been going on. But now black folk mad about it, but still will not say anything about Obama. That's fake outrage. That's the definition of fake outrage. Black folk acting like they mad. I'm gonna try to do a better job of reading y'all comments as I go tonight. I'm gonna try to do a better job because I know y'all be getting it in. I'm gonna try to do a better job. Miss Red says Hillary looks up to Margaret Sanger. Exactly. It didn't matter. Doesn't matter that Hillary Clinton looked up to her. This is who black people were telling people that they should vote for, and black folk did. Let's be real. We know that Donald Trump lost the popular vote. Black folk voted for Hillary Clinton, regardless of her supporting eugenics, having a part of killing off Muammar Gaddafi, and being married to a man who strengthened the three strikes around, which strengthened and privatized prison complex, making money off giving harsh mandatory minimum sentences to people of color. That's who y'all was talking about, supporting. This is who y'all was talking. This was the lesser of two evils to y'all. This was the lesser of two evils to y'all. Look at that. And then y'all look at Trump like, oh, this nigga, he a racist motherfucker, And he is. But how was Hillary Clinton even better? How was she any better than Donald Trump? How was Barack Obama any better than Donald Trump? Aesthetically, I mean, again, we talk about policy now. As far as legislation that was passed. As far as this act of, to me, a crime, a treason against the people of Libya. How y'all letting Obama off with this still? How the fuck every time I get into a debate with black people about Obama, I mention these things, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm tripping. How is that still continuing to happen? This information should be spread. Fake outrage, y'all. Fake as fuck outrage. Brother Dylan says niggas will always give Obama a pass, and they continue to. Everything that he's ever done, every piece of legislation that he's ever signed, then he will always be the motherfucking man because he was so cool and charismatic. He was so cool and charismatic that black people still cape for him, even though these things are coming out that he did. This is what's going on out here. And y'all are saying, this is what black people are shamed by voting. And we talked about this on 2 weeks ago on my show. But black folks still supposed to go around and vote. Because we can stop things like Muammar Gaddafi being murdered. Black folk voted for Obama, and he went over there and murdered that man. Not only for that, but because he was about to back the money in Africa to the natural resources in the land in Africa. He was also about to do that. That's what was going on. That's what was going on. Luke Cage says most of them don't know the truth about Obama. It's not even that. I don't think they don't know the truth. They don't care about the truth about Obama. It's always looked at some type of hate going on with Obama. It's always looked at as hate. But all these black folk mad about what's going on over there. Well, turn some of this aggression towards your motherfucking president, your president. Turn some of this aggression towards him. Because he's responsible for murdering the man that was keeping this shit in check over there. It's ridiculous. Exactly. Huey Khalid X says, what did Malcolm? Oh, no, what did Malcolm? I'm tripping because I read the X and I think my mind did. I'll start over. What did Obama do specifically for black folks? I'll wait. You'll be waiting for fucking ever. You are not going to find anything that he has done for black people. Not going to happen. Rant Radio says it's because the people are just lazy and lack ideas. While they still choose to vote for the lesser of two evils, no one can comprehend what should be done. What should be done after if all of us don't vote. That's not even a thought that can be fathomed. That's not even a thought that can be fathomed because everybody feels like we have to vote. If we don't vote, then something terrible is going to happen, even though terrible shit's happening no matter who the goddamn president is in office. At all. Let's deal with this fake outrage as well. Let's deal with y'all's boy, bitch ass, motherfucking Tyrese. Do y'all remember when everybody was mad at Tyrese for calling his wife, his new wife? Do y'all remember when everybody was mad at Tyrese for calling her a black queen? Do y'all remember that? I remember black people coming out in droves, cussing Tyrese old bitch ass out. Now, he is a bitch ass motherfucker. I don't have any respect for Tyrese at all. I'm just dealing with the hypocrisy here that I'm going to show. People was telling Tyrese that his wife ain't black. Don't be calling her no fucking black queen. That bitch is not black in any type of way. But here we have Prince Harry, all right? Prince Harry, who was a racist ass white man. His brother actually called for the depopulation of Africa this month as well. We talked about Prince William. Actually, I talked about him. I'm sure y'all have heard about it by now. He called for the depopulation of the African peoples because they fucking up the animal ecosystems over there in Africa. His brother, his racist ass brother, who also was wearing Nazi paraphernalia, who also has a picture. Matter of fact, I'll find that picture. Let me show y'all this real quick before we continue to go. Let me find y'all the picture of Prince Harry. Now this is, here we go. Y'all's boy. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this? Let me try to make it, well, that's as big as I can make it. Hopefully y'all can see it. Y'all's boy, I know it's probably look white as hell on y'all's screen. Here's Prince Harry smiling like a motherfucker beside a cheesing Barack Obama. Y'all's boy Obama. This picture was taken, god damn, when was this? I want to say it was during Obama's last year of presidency. He been getting real chummy. Let's look at Barack Obama again with the royal family. Here's Prince William. I don't know whether y'all can see it or not, but I'll describe to you what's going on here. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama still cheesing. Prince Harry here, Prince William here, and I guess this is Prince William's wife at that time, right? Barack Obama been rubbing shoulders with these motherfuckers. Black folk ain't paid no attention, ain't gave a fuck that he was sitting around rubbing shoulders with them. But I'll move on. That's y'all's boy Barack. He been doing that. But here we have People was telling Tyrese that his girl ain't black. He didn't know no goddamn black queen. What the fuck you talking about, cuz, right? Now, Prince Harry goes and, you know, is supposed to be marrying, God damn, what's this girl's name? Meghan, I think her name is Meghan or some shit. Y'all know he's supposed to be marrying this girl, right? Meghan Markle, or I think it is. She plays on Suits. I actually watched Suits, the show. She plays actually on Suits. She's with a white man on that show as well. Her daddy's black on that show. Her mom is white on that show. And her herself is with a white man on that show. Here in real life, apparently, she's still with a white man on the show. Now, what black people are doing for her, in her case, though, they're saying that she is a black queen, even though she's never proclaimed that she was a black queen in any type of way, nor did her soon-to-be husband refer to her as a black queen in any type of way. But black folk are celebrating her as a black queen, even acting like she about to go up in the palace, in the castle over there, and black it up. They're going to be over there doing the electric slide and shit. That's what they say. She's going to teach them how to, she's going to teach the royal family how to do the electric slide. I can't deal with the fake outrage of black people. If y'all was mad as fuck at Tyrese for calling his woman a black queen, how are y'all celebrating Meghan's ass as a black queen, and she ain't even never came out and said it, nor has her husband? She ain't said a goddamn thing for black people, in defense of black people, nothing about black. But she's being defended. This is what the fuck's going on out here. This fake outrage that y'all. Now, we know Tyrese, you know, he's a bitch ass nigga. I mean, some of y'all already sitting here saying it. Now he done came out and said, oh, well, I was taking them drugs, y'all, so I lied about my wife being pregnant. I also lied about the $5 million that I said that Will and Jada was supposed to give to me. I was on drugs. That's y'all's boy. Tyrese, that's still y'all boy. These are y'all's people that we're going to be dealing with. I told y'all he was lying. I was told I was a hater. Even had my channel flagged for this shit. I even had my channel flagged. Lo and behold, he comes out and say I was lying. Look at that. Look at that. Interesting. That. But I'm always hating. This is what people always telling me. People always telling me I'm hating on these rich people. So, you know, what can you do? But the hypocrisy, people was mad as fuck when Tyrese said this shit. This was the beginning of the end for Tyrese when he came out and called this woman a black queen. But now y'all are self-appointing this black woman, if y'all gonna call her black, you know, y'all self-appointing her as a black queen, and she is going to come in and black up the. She is choosing to marry a racist ass white man. Choosing to marry a racist white man with a racist ass family as well. Do you know how she gonna be acting up in that motherfucking castle? She'll be acting as closest thing to white as she possibly can. That's how she'll be acting to maintain the reason he even into her ass anyway. That's what'll be going on. She's not about to go in there and black up the. That's complete and utter bullshit, y'all. Understand that. Understand that's complete and utter bullshit, but understand now all this fake outrage is bullshit. Some of y'all saying she's going to be a duchess, not a princess. This is one of those times where I'll do like this. My bad, right? I don't know if that's, you know, she's going to be a duchess, not a princess. Okay, right? And this Prince Harry will never be king. Apparently, that's what I've seen a lot of that too. Don't know, and I can't say that I give a fuck. I can't say that I actually give a fuck. But what I want to stop happening is this hypocritical bullshit that goes on out here. Tyrese was cussed out. Cussed the fuck out. And now all of a sudden she black. And everybody's celebrating her being married into a quote-unquote royal family. This is what's going on out here. I won't even know exactly what's going on unless it's posted out here. I don't keep up with this bullshit. The royal family, their interminglings. I don't keep up with them. I did make the video about Prince William saying that Africa needs to have some population control, because to me, that's a big fucking deal. That's a big deal. So I talked about that with Prince William. But I mean, who gives a fuck, really? But America's, you know, obsession with what goes on in the UK can be traced all the way back to where the European even came from when he called himself bringing his bitch ass over here. So that infatuation, that, you know, us keeping up with, whether it was Princess Diana when she was alive, and, you know, this keeping up with these royal families is something that Americans do constantly, because that connection has never been broken. Connection was never broken. Let's talk about Negro trinkets for a second. Let me look at some of y'all's comments before I move on. Again, I'm trying to get better about this. Right. Troy Richardson absolutely says Meghan Markle will turn her nose up at most black people. Most definitely. She don't give a fuck about no black folk. That's why she ain't never said nothing. Ain't never said shit about what's going on with y'all black folk at all. So it's just that's just what it really, really is. Aaron Otley says, Rob, our self-esteem is so low. So this is why it feels like a victory for people, as if it's a privilege to be him, just like when Obama got elected. Absolutely. These symbolic gestures, because we have this low self-esteem. I'm going to talk about another one. Actually, that just segues me right into the next symbolic gesture, something I'm seeing black people celebrating. Some of y'all can't read the caption here. Some of y'all can't read the caption here. It says here, for the first time in 19 years, no white men are nominated for Album of the Year Grammy. Now, this is something that black people are celebrating. Like it's real shit. Like we're really, really impressed with the fact that the Grammys didn't nominate any white folk this year. Black folk happy. This is what I'm talking about. We look at it like we still happy that we are being judged by a bunch of old white folk telling us what rap music or what the album of the year should even be. That doesn't bother us. Why the fuck don't we have our own award show? Black people are celebrating this shit. They're so happy. All these pro-black pages saying, well, that's progress for black folk. But look at the quality of music out here right now. I think the nominees, Jay-Z, Kendrick, I can't knock 444. I won't knock Kendrick Lamar's album. I'm not gonna knock their albums, but I'm just like, y'all happy that the Grammys are treating y'all fair? Like this is a win for black people? This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Why are we celebrating this type of stuff? It shows our infatuation, still our continuous love for dumbass trinkets like this, dumbass ceremonies, because that's all they are. If we really, really look at it, these are just ceremonies. It shows that we still need white folk to validate us in every way possible, to give us awards in every way possible. What the fuck are we doing? And these be these quote-unquote pro-black pages. Who gives a fuck if no white men are nominated? White men are telling you who album of the year is. Look at if white folk able to tell you who has the album of the year, why the fuck would it be an accomplishment for none of no white men to be nominated for album of the year? Like, come on, man. This is the shit I'm seeing black people circulating on these pages. This is not a win. White folks still giving you an award. Here you go, Negro. Good job. Continue to fuck up the culture out here and influence the young all fucked up in the game. Continue to not really say too many words in your fucking songs and shit. Influence the culture to really be, influence the men to be effeminate. And we're going to continue to call, you know, have our women be bad and bougie. This is a good job, Negro. Here you go. Here's a statue. That's an accomplishment. And we're looking at this as a win, even though white folks sitting back telling you what's hot. Man, I'm telling y'all, it doesn't seem like black people are making any progress as per the approval of white people accepting black people. And as long as we have that mentality, as long as we continue to have this very proudless mentality, we will continue to lose. We'll continue to fucking suffer out here because we are a proudless people. And we're still looking for white people to tell us how good of a job we're doing. We're looking for white people to smile at us. Nice. We're looking for white people to tell us that they love us. It's tough. It is tough. Duma S says a lot of celebrity shit I'm over with. Fuck them. They work for WS. White supremacy. You goddamn right they do. You goddamn right they do. I can't understand. Rant Radio, you already know what it is, man. Actually, Rant Radio says, I noticed Talib Kweli and Styles P, the 7 wasn't up there. You know damn well the 7 wasn't going to be up there. That shit ain't making it to no, you know damn well the 7 ain't getting no Grammy. Actually, Talib Kweli has a new CD out called Radio Silence. I just saw it the other day. I haven't listened to it all the way through. But, you know, Talib ain't about to get no damn Grammy. The closest thing to woke they're going to give a Grammy to is Kendrick. That's the closest thing they're going to do. Black Phoenix, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Says the low self-esteem is at an all new high. I don't know about it being at an all new high. It's been pretty fucked up for a while. It's just really being put out here. And really what bothers me more than anything, it's not the fact that someone would say this, that someone would celebrate black or nobody white being nominated for the Grammys. It's not even that. It's the fact that these are supposed to be the conscious pro-black people still running around celebrating these known advocates for white supremacy. Known. Jay-Z's nominated. We just talked about him backing Hillary Clinton. We just talked about Hillary Clinton being a part of the team that took out Muammar Gaddafi. Like, what the fuck? How black people still fuck with Hov like that? Now, I'm not going to say the motherfucker can't rap. He getting a little old. You know, 444 wasn't mind-blowing to me. Everybody was focused on the story of OJ. I get that, you know. Nobody wins when the family feuds. I get that, right? But how y'all, as him representing black culture, like, come the fuck on. We have people that we've appointed to uphold black culture within these and within white supremacy, like y'all boy Denzel done came out here. Denzel done jumped out here and said some old coon ass bullshit too. And black people are going to pardon Denzel because he played in Glory, because he was in The Great Debaters, because the motherfucker was in Man on Fire, because Denzel has been in all these movies. He'll be pardoned. The same way y'all pardon these coons because they make movies. Just because Denzel can act doesn't mean he cannot, or he's escaped the realm of the fact that he can be called a goddamn coon or say some coon ass bullshit. That's what Denzel did. Here recently, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up so we can have, so I can quote him correctly. Denzel Washington on prison. I'll just put prison, see what comes up. Here we go. My mother, Denzel. This was the book of Eli, man. Denzel. I got a feeling this gonna play some old random. I knew it. They don't even ask you to, if you wanna, like, motherfucker, ask me first before you just start playing a goddamn commercial. But Denzel Washington, which is, you know, a dude that has respect in the black community. He has respect in the black community. And before this, you know, I would have never, I'm like, it's Denzel. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's Denzel. What the fuck? He was just in fences and everything. Like, and the question came up because he's about to play in this, the movie he's playing in, Roman Esquire, I think, something Esquire, the movie that he's playing in now. But Denzel Washington says prison system not to blame. It's reads here, the headline reads, Denzel Washington, prison system not to blame for crime in black communities. Who the fuck said the prison system was to blame for the crime in black communities in the first place? But the reason it came up is that because Denzel is playing in the movie Roman J. Israel, where Denzel plays a criminal defense lawyer who works to address social injustice. So basically, he can play a character on a movie that does not mean that mentality translate over to him in real life. To him, there is no social injustice going on. There is no social injustice happening whatsoever. It's not, has nothing to do with the privatized prison complex. I'll quote him here. Denzel says, it starts in the home. If the father is not in the home, the boy will find the father in the streets. I saw this in my generation, in every generation before me, and everyone since. Now, I won't say that Denzel isn't speaking a truth, okay? I won't say that. I will not say that about him. What I will say is that you can talk about how you raise your kids all you want to. You can talk about how you teach your kids how to dress accordingly, speak accordingly, all you want to. That has not stopped the black man, black woman, and the black child from being targeted by the cops. 3Ks, don't get this shit fucked up. Not once has how we raise our kids stopped them. Now, do I believe that young men are more likely to turn to gangs if the father's not in the home, or if the father himself is in a gang, which is something nobody talks about? A lot of times, some of these fathers in the home, they just as poisonous as nobody being there would be. But you have situations where, okay, you can talk about the father being in the home, and that could be a factor. But you can't sit here and say that the fact that there's a privatized prison complex making money off of locking black men up, pimping out the labor of the prisoners inside of these prisons, you can't say that that's nothing. America has the highest prison population in the world. That's nothing. That doesn't mean anything. The police presence in black areas doesn't mean anything. They're not over in the fucking suburbs. That has to be dealt with. You can talk about fathers all you want to. You can talk about two-parent households. A lot of these white folks got two-parent households. That don't stop them from shooting the goddamn school up. That don't stop them from being fucking serial killers. Doesn't stop them at all. So for him to deny this reality versus or in the face of, you know, talking, doing some type of fucking interview to deny this reality by saying, well, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. The fathers just need to be in the house. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. The high and heavy police presence in the hood. A lot of these black men being locked up for non-violent drug offenses. What the fuck? What the fuck? As the country comes out, allows some states to sell, some white folk to make millions off of weed, marijuana, black men being locked up for it. White folk out here strung out on goddamn opioids, having an OD off opioids and shit. Getting fucked up in the game. Mental illness. They need help. You criminalize the activity. You criminalize the behavior of black people that will lead to, no matter whether you got two parents in the household or not, no matter whether you Philando Castile and you're doing everything the cop tells you to fucking do, that doesn't matter. It doesn't stop you from being murdered. Doesn't matter. But Denzel doesn't even mention that. He doesn't even say anything about that. I can't, man. I can't with these motherfuckers. This is Denzel. This is goddamn Denzel. Denzel sitting out here acting like that. Like, you got to talk about, to me, and this is something I covered on Jesse Lee Peterson's coon ass show this morning. You can talk about that. I can hear that. I can hear Denzel say that. But the conversation not gonna stop there. It can't stop there. And that's a problem with a lot of these motherfuckers that come out here speaking. The conversation stops too quick. Oh, the parents need to be in the house. Okay. But what about white supremacy being real? What about the privatized prison complex actually being a real thing? When is that going to be an issue? Because that ain't going nowhere. The police presence in black areas, that isn't going anywhere. They're looking for what Michelle Alexander quotes in her book when she talks about the new Jim Crow, which that's exactly what the privatized prison complex is. The new Jim Crow. She talks about them being after the low-hanging fruit. You're in an area where you got police circling the block, poverty all around. People going to be doing shit to get money. That's real. I'm not okay with black men murdering each other. I'm not okay with that in any type of fucking way. We're not being taught to love each other and worship each other. We're not being taught that. That to me, that's a fucking problem. But do you think my conversation gonna end right there? No. I was told by Jesse Lee's coon ass I can't even deal with both things on both. You can't even have a whole conversation. You gotta do it like Denzel did it. And a lot of other black folks have done this before he's done it. Talk about the fathers being in the home. Talk about how single black moms can't raise children. They are poorly fit to raise these children. Black men going AWOL on their kids. Why can we talk about realities such as these, but when it comes to white supremacy, when it comes to the system working, operating the way it is, when it comes to we talking about how the fuck these cops are running around here, 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up, we can't talk about that. That doesn't even get a goddamn honorable mention with Denzel. Why not? Why the fuck not? Dylan, your boy Jesse Lee, wow, man. He wow. I'll read Dylan's comment. Says Jesse Lee was pissing me off on your show, on your interview, saying if black people don't commit crimes, they won't go to jail. LOL. Okay, nigga. Exactly. Like, he has to know that black people, the activities of black people will be criminalized no matter what. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. Yes, Miss Murphy, I was on Jesse Lee's show this morning. I think I rep for the team. I didn't let this motherfucker get me flustered. I didn't let him get me flustered or aggravated. I kept it calm, kept it cool. I kept it in the constructs. You know, I didn't let that motherfucker get me all riled up. I kept it cool, even though he was on there saying some bullshit. Even though he was on there saying some bullshit, I kept it cool. But this is the idea. A lot of black people who call themselves being tough on black people, they talk about this. Exactly. Sharonda, exactly. Exactly. Sharonda says, hold on, let me read your comment because I actually said this. Actually, in the interview, I said this. He said he had no knowledge of this. Sharonda Antoinette says they plant drugs and weapons and false charges on people every day. I talked about how they do it to black folk. I talked about the actual story that came from the LA, actually from Los Angeles, California, that cop that got caught with the body cam planting drugs on that black man. He said he had no knowledge of that. That's what he said. I said, even if black folk ain't doing anything, they'll find a way to criminalize everything we do. And if they can't find a way, they'll plant drugs on us. That's been happening. This motherfucker said he ain't got no knowledge of that. I said, God damn, bruh. Whoa. God damn. Y'all, I'm going to upload the full interview with me and Jesse Lee. I'm going to upload that on my main channel. Okay. I don't want Jesse Lee's channel to get traffic by my people. I'm going to put that link. I'm going to post that link up on my channel. So y'all just be patient. Give me a day. Hold on for a day. I'll post that link up. Okay. I'm going to have it's going to be on there. So y'all don't worry. Don't fret. I'm going to have it on there. So y'all just make sure y'all subscribe to my main YouTube channel and it'll be up there. But Jesse Lee he's a coon motherfucker, man. He's a coon ass motherfucker. And he may ask me to come on there again. I don't know. But if he does, I'll go on there. I don't mind being the voice of fucking reason as he's trying to deny things It's just, I can't deal with black people that act like that. I can't deal with black people that act like that, but I didn't let that motherfucker get me flustered. Now, what I will say, if me and him was talking in the streets because we were on camera, and I didn't want him to be able to say, look, see, that's how they, you know what I'm saying? All aggressive ass, I didn't want him to be able to treat me like that. If we was on the streets, different situation. I would have cussed this bitch ass out. I would have had no choice but to cuss this bitch ass out because of some of the stuff he was saying. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff he was saying, some of the questions he was asking, some of the ways he was trying to act like I answered some of the questions, I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And maybe would have stole off. I don't know. I'm not going to say I would have stole off on him, but maybe even stole off. I don't know. Because he may would have gotten a little aggressive. What's up, Miss Galloway? What is up? But the cops been setting up black people, so it doesn't matter. And Denzel doesn't talk about this. And this is the thing that I'm saying, like, when they ask these rich people these questions and people, I expect different answers. It is not that I expect them not to speak about fathers not being in the home. Real issue. Okay, let's talk about that. But you don't leave out the fact that cops is crooked as fuck, that the system is corrupt as fuck, and it's targeted towards black people, black and brown. That makes up the majority of the people in prison. That can't be, you know, you just can't ignore that. And it doesn't matter what you put on. Doesn't matter how you talk. Doesn't matter how you have your hair. You're black. So you're going to be targeted. That's just all it is to it. People going to look at you funny. People going, you know, these racist ass motherfuckers going to prejudge you in any way because they already don't like your motherfucking ass. They already trying to, you know, get rid of you anyway. So this is what's going on. They were hanging black men that had on three-piece suits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, yes, sir. Mannerable. Still hanging them. Two parents was in the household then. Remember? Do y'all remember? Because I remember. I mean, I can say I remember, but this is historical fact. Two parents in the household then. They was even raising these black people to cower to white folk. Yes, sir. 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 Still hanging black folk up because all a white bitch had to do was say, "Oh, he raped me." That lynch mob would come string him up while the cops watched. This is historical fact. Nobody wants to talk about that though. We'll just talk about two-parent household. This will stop everything that's going on, you know. It's bullshit. Real Product says, I wonder if net neutrality is a distraction for a bigger issue. That's what I believe. This net neutrality shit, man, that shit's not going to happen, man. The people, it's too many people on the internet for that to be allowed to go on. That's just, you know, it's too many people for that shit to even happen. Like I'm so not even worried about net neutrality that I ain't even making an issue. I ain't posted about it because I'm not worried about that. They want us to be worried about that because apparently it's some other shit going on in the woodworks. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. This bitch marrying this other bitch motherfucker into royalty. I don't give a fuck about that. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. The slave trading, Libya, I can give that some of my attention, but I still want to trace it back. Let's deal with Obama, you know, let's deal with that, you know. But the net neutrality, like, come on, man. Now, you think we live in a world where these motherfuckers about to get off like that? No. No way. No way. That's not going to happen. So I'm not worried about that. I'm waiting to see what the fuck they really doing. Because we run up on 2018. We run up on 2018. I can see it in the close. I mean, it's not that far away now. I can see it right here. I'm looking at 2018. I'm seeing the state of black folk. I'm looking at the state of black folk. And I don't see it changing much. 2018, we're going to come into 2018 when most of our black people are coons. Most of them don't give a fuck about what's going on with black folk. Most of them. will tell me I'm wasting my time, will tell me that I'm speaking some bullshit, I'm tripping, you know, about like your boy Jesse Lee Peterson did this morning on his show. I shouldn't be focused on racism, which he states that racism isn't even real. Again, you know, again, it's just more and more coon shit going on out here. We're letting the coons be voices for black people in this situation. It's Denzel Washington. I'm noticing all of this going on. I'm noticing all this. Y'all still, you know, black folks still waiting on Jesus to come through and save them or some shit like that, you know. And it's just, I'm noticing these things still happening, still going on. Still going on. It's going on out here, and it's not changing much to me. Black folks still following these celebrities around like they gods and goddesses. Still. Takes a celebrity to say something for y'all even pay attention to it. Still. This is going on out here. So it's like I'm looking at 2018. I know y'all about to go ham for Christmas. That's a subject for a whole nother video, all right? But I know black folk about to go ham for Christmas. I know it. I know it in my heart. I know it. I've been talking to people, and they already talking about saving up, what they getting their kids, you know. This is already happening now. So I see us coming into 2018, same way we came in 2017, the exact same way. Same situation that we in. We're black folk out here, oblivious to the fact, don't really give a fuck about what's going on with the people. And the people that's supposed to be educating people, the pro-black people, are too busy worshiping celebrities and Obama to truly educate people, to truly free people's mind. They're too busy telling us to go vote and making us feel guilty about not voting to truly free people's mind. They're too busy doing shit like that. I can't. I can't. Robert Walker says, did anyone hear that trite rap called I'm Not a Racist? I did. I saw that this morning. I saw that this morning. The video where the black dude is the rapper. God damn it. I don't know his name. And this is how we solve problems these days. This is why if anything you somebody you don't know these days, I can't fully fuck with you. I can't really fuck with you because I'm trying to think of this dude's name. Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas made a video called I Am Not a Racist. I watched it this morning because people was telling me to fucking watch it. I saw it. I respected some aspects of it, but I couldn't full-blown respect it. I couldn't full-blown respect it because of some of the things that he said. I couldn't full-blown respect it because when as he's rapping from a white perspective, he's talking about the things that, you know, white folk say about black people, really have been saying about black people historically. He talked about all of that. Then he says his part, and then he said a couple things that I couldn't really fuck with. I can't. I'm about to listen to it again to really pull out the things. But I'm like, bro, he said, well, I love you and hate you at the same time. And he said that from the black perspective. I'm like, dude, what the fuck do you mean? You love him and hate him at the same time. Let the white part be some shit like that. Like, you don't do that. You don't say that on your side, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't like the way he did the black perspective. It was more of he was in a begging position to. I couldn't fuck with it. I'm just saying. I couldn't fully fuck with it. I understand what he's doing. I'm not gonna knock that, but I couldn't really fuck with it. And then at the end, they hugging and shit like everything's cool. Well, now that you got that off your chest, I understand your plight better. And that's bullshit because black folk been talking publicly about what's going on out here, and white folk ain't like, I get you now. Come give me a fucking hug. That's not reality. White folk don't give a fuck what's going on with black folk out here, by and large. They don't care. And ain't no hug at the end. Not happening in real life. So, you know, I'm not going to knock the young brother, but I wasn't blown away by what he did. But that's just me. Y'all know it's hard for me to really fuck with shit. Y'all know that. Darius XN Rob says, Rob, do you think people should be involved in their local elections? I don't think it matters, bro. Honestly. Give me evidence that people being involved in their local election matters, and then I'll say, well, y'all go down there and vote in your local elections. Because actually, the fact of the matter is, people are voting in the local elections. People are voting in the local elections. Black people are voting in local elections, even though other motherfuckers will sit around and say black people aren't voting in local elections. Black people are voting in local elections. Black people are also in positions of being state governors and mayors. You have black people in these positions. What's changed? That's my only question. It would be locally, what's changed in your city? Because I'm going to tell you what's changed in my motherfucking city. Not a goddamn thing. Doesn't matter if black folk are elected or not. Can you imagine that state troopers won't be on the side of the goddamn highway at the end of the fucking month to meet their goddamn quotas because we got a black mayor? Can you imagine that we won't be profiled because we're black by these white motherfucking cops? Do you think that us, voting somebody in is going to change these realities? You go into a white bank, you want to start a goddamn black business, you think they're going to give you that money now that the mayor is black? Got you a black city council person? You think that's going to change? I mean, again, I'm not going to knock anybody. I'm not going to knock you. If you believe in it, you go do your thing. But if you ask me, looking at the actual facts, looking at the actual fact of the matters, I would not see how it actually matters. I don't see it. I just don't see it. But I mean, y'all gonna do what you gotta do. Right, Rant Radio. I am keeping an eye on Zimbabwe. Actually, when they was talking about the new president dude that got over there, and the first thing this motherfucker did, the first thing he did was say he gonna compensate white farmers for the land that basically the land that they own. I said, interesting. The first thing you do as a president got Robert the fuck up out of there, right? Got him the fuck up out of there. First thing you do is compensate white farmers. It was one of those situations where I'm just like, now this shows two things. One, cooning is a worldwide thing. Shows that. Also shows that cooning happens in the motherland and is very rarely dealt with. Very rarely dealt with. A lot of cool shit's going on over there in Africa. Nobody really deals with the coon shit that be going on over there. This motherfucker is a goddamn coon in every way. That's the first thing you do, my G, or my C. I guess I can call him my C at this point. Ace Boon Coon. Call one. Who remember you said that shit? Ace Boon Coon. That was me. Somebody was your home. I'm gonna have to start calling these niggas Ace. That's y'all's Ace Boon Coon right there. Ace Boon motherfucking Coon. That's the first thing he does is give. I mean, you looking at this shit like, what the fuck? How could you do something like that? How can it be the first thing you do? That's what he did. That's what the fuck he did. That's what the fuck he did in Africa, the motherland. Some Africans will actually make you feel like you ain't worth a fuck because you not in the motherland. Like, ain't none of that shit going on over here. Y'all, that shit's going on over there in Black America. That's the type of shit that's going on over there. They will not deal with the cool shit that's going on in Africa. Won't even deal with it. Won't even deal with it. But it's happening. The Chinese creeping their way up. Chinese creeping their way up from the south. Only way that can happen is if coons are allowing it. They ain't stopping it here. Then I'm gonna make sure I'm getting in the. They coming up. Ain't no resistance here. So that means these are coons. That's the only way this happens is if coons are in place to allow this to happen. It's the only way. There's a lot of coon shit going on over there. Ain't nobody talking about it. But y'all remember I said that shit. I'm gonna start calling these motherfuckers Ace Boone Coons. Some of y'all laughing like hell. I'm serious as fuck. Like, I'm dead ass serious as fuck. Ace Boone Coon. Y'all's boys now. These won't be my people because I don't fuck with them. These will be y'all's people. These will be y'all's people. F says, I've had Africans tell me they don't acknowledge racism. It's about culture in Africa. Don't see how they won't acknowledge racism because the goddamn prince just said they need to be wiped out. I don't see how you can ignore that. A white motherfucker at that. He said they need to go. Biological warfare going on over there. Don't see why they wouldn't be talking about it because the only reason that's happening to them is because they're black folk. Only reason. A lot of self-hate going on over there too. Skin bleaching, all types of shit going on over there. You know. Hey, she's real. I wonder will I get banned or something if I say Ace Boone Coon. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, that means we cool, right? That means we cool. Ace Boone Coon, Ace Boone Coon, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I wanted to let me slide with that one. Like, don't try to block me. I put Ace Boone in front of this shit. Like, y'all ain't about to keep trying to goddamn hold me back. Get y'all's goddamn slang up real quick. Right. Duma S, you're absolutely right. Blacks are allowing themselves to be picked apart. Most definitely. Most definitely allowing ourselves to be picked apart because we're so separate and half of us, or hell, more than half of us, most of us don't even give a fuck about what's going on out here. We don't care. Coons. Self-hating ass coons are prideless people. That's my fucking moniker. That's what explains everything. That's my fucking moniker. Y'all wild for laughing. Y'all gonna be saying Ace Boone Coon now too? Hey, y'all know y'all heard it first, goddammit. Ace Boone Coon. Yeah, I know they. I meant to say that Facebook and Instagram probably still ban you. I have to encrypt it now. I put C 2 zeros or 2 number zeros, and then I have to add these 3 separate lines to be the end. But I try to work it. Like, motherfucker, I put Ace Boone in the front of this shit. You should leave me the fuck alone now. Don't fuck with me over this shit. But understand that. I'm sure Umar Johnson going to be talking about the slave auctions over there in Libya because Umar Johnson was one of the brothers that actually talked about them murdering Muammar Gaddafi and why they murdered Muammar Gaddafi. He actually did it on one of the Hidden Colors DVDs. I want to say it was 2, if I'm not mistaken. It was 2 or 3. But that's, yeah, I'm sure Umar going to talk about it at some point. He's going to sit in his room and get it in with it. Actually, he probably gonna trace it all the way back to Muammar and how it got to this point, which is the same thing that I would have to do because it is all about where it started. So to me, that's what my video when I talked about it. Well, I can deal with the slavery that's happening in Libya right now. Well, let's go back first. Let's go back to 2003 when this shit first started, and then we're gonna trace this thing all the way through. And that's just how it is. And Umar been going ham on Barack Obama for a while, so. Marcus Robinson, it might be interesting to see what Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam got to say. Might be interesting, but them bitches too busy backing Scientology. I don't know if they got time really to deal with what's going on over there in Libya because they too busy talking about Scientology and shit. I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. ASAP Joe says, how do you feel about black people saying the Libya situation is in God's plan? It would be no different than black people saying that the initial slavery was a part of God's plan. It's no different to me. Black people are fucking idiots and they're ignorant and they will continue to believe in the fact that God, we cursed because we didn't listen to him. So we had to go through all this bullshit. That's the same thing black folk been saying. So that doesn't even, you know, they're the same coons that have been saying this shit, you know. It is what it is. So, you know, they saying the same things that they've been saying. We'll curse people. We didn't listen to God good enough. And so we're suffering. So it's just that mentality alone. It's just coon shit. That's some full-blown coon shit. Full blown. What type of God is that, and why you fuck with him? That'd be my question. What type of God is that, and why you fuck with him? It doesn't make any sense. But y'all, I'm out of time. All right, I'm out of time. Mad love to everybody who sit with me tonight. I'll be uploading this full stream on my main page, and I'm gonna get that Jesse Lee Peterson shit jumped off too. We'll be doing that. At some point, this fake outrage has to stop. It has to stop. Black people, stop allowing ourselves to be put in situations where we out here mad as fuck about this thing, and we turn around and be hypocritical about it over here. And this no pride, still not having. It's about to be 2018, y'all. It's about to be 2018, and we still are prideless people, and we haven't decided that that is very important for us to instill pride into ourselves first, into our children's, so it can pass down from generation to generation. And then you won't have so many goddamn coons running around out here. I'm trying to get this 98 percentile down. I'm trying to get it down. All right, and it's going to take all black people for us to get this number down. It's going to take black people to care about this information, to not look at it as hate all the fucking time when you're telling them about their fucking precious coon-ass celebrities. It can't always be hate. It's got to be facts. It got to be looked at for what it is. All right? Mad love, y'all. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. I'll be making some videos on my main channel as well. So y'all just be looking forward to those. Mad love to everybody that showed up here tonight. I will see y'all next week. I'm out.